Hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I'm so happy to be here. Wasn't that Eddie Murphy in Coming to America? Happy 2025 for those of you who acknowledge January as the first month of the year. Really, it's March 1st. For those of us who understand that reality that we got this Gregorian / Roman successor calendar that we're dealing with, which is totally disconnected from the universe that God has created. It was man created. But anyway, Happy New Year. I'm loving the energy of 2025. I hope that y'all are loving the energy of 2025. I hope that whatever held you back in 2024, that you are forging ahead, that you have ascended and transcended that, and that if you have not, that you make that one of your New Year's resolutions, whatever that may be, that you reach your milestones, that you travel in the direction that God has determined that you should be going in. All right, 2025 is going to be an interesting year in a lot of ways in terms of what's going on externally, what's going on in individuals' lives, and so forth and so on. But 2025 has the ability to deliver on God's promise for your life, should you be in alignment with whatever alignment means to you in your life. So I didn't want to make this a long video necessarily, although it's hard for me not to keep things long. Before I forget, for those of you who are interested in taking the Reiki Level 1 class, you know I do Level 1, Level 2 in the Master class. You can look in the community tab and get the information about that, okay? But 2025 is going to be an amazing, 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 amazing year on so many levels. And I have great plans for us in 2025. I had some great plans for the last several years, which I will continue to be passionate about and continue to work on. Now, if there's anything that I need to say today about the hair, y'all, I think I'm going to have to save that for another video. The most important thing that I can say to you in 2025 about your locks is to continue getting to know your hair, continue responding to your hair's needs, and continue allowing your locks to enrich your life, because it's about more than just the hair. It's about the hair. It's about these little antennas and the kink in your hair, but it's about so much more than that. Keep your hair healthy. Do what you need to do. Make the decisions you need to make. Be proactive. And just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. Hopefully, we'll be making an important announcement over the next couple weeks about a whole lot of things. But I'm loving on y'all, loving on y'all, loving on y'all. I'm wishing you a most prosperous, transcendental, productive, spiritually productive, and spiritually well year that puts you in a place of true power, which is something that comes from within. The kind of power that allows you to be in alignment with what has been divinely decreed for your life, to get out of alignment with anything that is not in integrity, to get out of alignment with anything that does not represent what you know is what you're supposed to be yoked with in this life, and to do all that you can to be of service to whoever it is that you're supposed to be serving in your life, even when, and I'm not even going to say just your family, even when it's your family, even when it's a global community, even when you're at your PTA meetings, even if it's at your child's school. Whatever it is that you are active with, that you take that good that you are seeking to do through your relationship with the Creator, and that you take it to another level, and that you be a force for good in the world, and not worry about anything that may try to pull you off your path, because where you're going, it does not even exist. It has no reality for you. Let your footsteps be ordered by the divine. Keep your life in alignment. Do what is right according to what your particular relationship is with God or the Creator, or however it is that you think about that. make a difference in your life, accomplish the things within self that you need to accomplish that will allow you to deliver external value to the people who come into your world or to the people that you are in relationship with. Enjoy this beautiful hair, because God knows when I say it will set you free, it will set you free. And one tip that I can give you, well, I'm going to say that for another video. I was going to say one tip I can give you about your hair, but you know what? Let me save that for another video. I love y'all again, and I will see you again very, very soon over the next few days. I'm sure I will get back to my posting in about a day or two, but I will be sharing, as I mentioned, some other really wonderful things for us here on this platform and beyond. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. For those of you who sent me New Year's wishes, for those of you who have placed orders, continue to be patient. Those things are getting out to you. For those of you who send the emails, for those of you who watch the videos, comment or don't comment, those of you that pray, however it is that you send your blessings to me. For some of you, it may be with a thumbs up. For others of you, it's with an order. For others of you, you watch and you're truly aligned with my spirit and who I am and what I do and why I am here. You understand me. You know me deeply at a deeper level than some of the superficiality. I appreciate y'all. You are definitely the OGs. You are the GOATs. And I just want you to know how grateful I am for you, how grateful I am for your impact in life. I can't tell you, like I was telling Lakita yesterday, reached out to me to place an order via my phone, because that's how we met many years ago, before I Am Melanin Magic ever became a thing. And as I scroll back and look to, because I have those of you that I have talked to by phone or that used to order from me that way, or some of you who I follow up with regard to orders that you send on IamMelaninMagic.com, I still have your information in my phone, so it will show me the full text thread. But just the support, those of you, many of you, tons of you who are enrolled in the Righteous Hair class, I just want all of y'all to know that I appreciate you, I value you, I acknowledge you, and I will continue to be here for you in a multitude of ways. I thank you for your time, for your support. I thank you for seeing me. And I say your time because I know time is a premium today. Time is at a premium. He's so good. He's so good. Time is at a premium today. And people are being bombarded with so much that it can be difficult to streamline what it is that actually gets your attention. So for those of you who are still out here watching the channel or are still supporting the channel and support the work that I do, a lot of you support the work that I do and I might not hear from you. Just like the lady from yesterday, many of you send me long texts and we dialogue back and forth most of the time through audio messages. But it reminded me yesterday when she reached out to me and I talked to her just how beautiful it has been, this channel and everything that the channel has allowed to come to fruition in my life, in particular in terms of relationships with like souls, people who actually give in return, people who have the integrity of reciprocity, people who have gotten value from me as much as I have gotten value from them. Reciprocity and generosity and having a giving heart and being compassionate and all of just those wonderful things are hallmarks of certain types of people. And those are people that are yoked with me. And you all are the ones that I want you to know I truly value, because this cyberspace sphere is cosmic, it's huge, and we have tons of people who have their eyes on us. You have tons of people that have their eyes on you every day. You have tons of people who you get smiles and you get greetings from and all of that, but it doesn't mean that those are necessarily people that you are aligned with at the spirit level. A lot of times you can have people who sit back in the cut and they pretend. And so when I express that gratitude, it's simply to say that through this channel, I've been blessed. I've been blessed on so many levels. And sometimes we don't always know why we are doing a thing until we do that thing and time passes, and then the Creator shows us or makes a little more clear, to the extent possible, why we are doing a thing. Sometimes we don't understand why we're being moved in a certain direction, and we're not supposed to necessarily understand. Our job is to do. Our job is to assume the position. Our job is to heed the guidance and to walk in the direction of where our steps are being ordered and surrender. But when I started this channel, I had no idea that I would have such enriching relationships with so many women. Shout out to Lorraine. Shout out to so many of you all. Stacy, shout out to, the lovely Coach Curry. Shout out to Victoria. Shout out to the many of you that have the same names as some of those very people that I just gave a shout out to. Shay, Stephanie, just so many of you that I don't always get a chance to say thank you to, because I can't dare give the names of all of those people, because there are just so many of you who have impacted my travels in such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful way. So if I didn't call your name, there would be thousands of names that I would have to call, and I can't possibly remember them. Maybe one day I'll have to do a video where I sit up there with the list from the database and just go down the list and just say thank you. But for those of you who continue to enjoy the work that I do in one way or another, many of you are here. A lot of you are on the other channel as well, and you're doing and connecting with me in other ways that started with this channel, but that have led to me being able to serve you in many multitude of other ways. I just want to say thank you. I love you all. I hope that 2025 is the year that it is intended to be for you. I hope that you understand that true empowerment comes from within, and that you can take your life in any direction that you want to, and that you are to align with the God frequency, that you are to align with what it is that the Creator wants you to do. So if there's anything you need to unyoke from, if there's anything that has no business in your reality, if there's anything that does not share the common thread of who you know you are and what it is you're supposed to be doing and where your feet should be planted, you need to sever that attachment. You need to sever attachments with old habits, old ways of thinking, things that no longer work. Okay, we're living in a new paradigm. I believe I had a video last year where I echoed a sentiment that a friend that I know of always says, which is old ways won't work anymore. Old, antiquated, archaic ways, methods, thought methodologies, philosophies, that stuff is out the window. It's not going to work. And if we don't transform and renew our mind and not be conformed to the world, but be willing to make sure that we understand that we can't put new wine in old wineskins, that we have to constantly be changing, we have to constantly be transforming, we have to constantly be leveling up beyond what it is we think we're even capable of doing, beyond whatever it is that we don't want to do, that we've been called to do, that your responsibility is to the divine first, then to you. And if you fulfill on those contracts, which is the first one, everything else, what is that? Everything else will be added to you, baby. Everything else will be added to you, baby. So pull your energy back from anything that doesn't align with you. We're in a state, because of what we think about the new year, to realign, to refocus, to set these intentions and do all of these things. It's important to embody the energy of whatever your intentions are this year, and to go strong, to go hard, and to go confidently. I love you again. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day, your morning, your afternoon, or whenever it is. And I look to see you next week. I'll be back on track with a few things that I know I need to do over here on this channel. Love y'all.